Everybody that follows baseball, Sonny Gray got another win today. You're pitching great. Fulmer here. The sort of lineage that's being heard. Buster Olney, I think, who went to Vanderbilt, kind of talk about, remember how the University of Miami was so good at football? I said, Karl, it feels like Duke basketball. You get the best players. They then go on to have great NBA careers. They're doing that with the pitching at Vanderbilt now.
And for the academic standards at Vanderbilt, to be able to recruit guys at that level, to go to class, it's everything Coach Corbin does is, it's head and shoulders above everybody else, and that's, it carries over to his players.
I was talking to you a little bit before we came on. Why? Why did you go there? What was the thing that turned the table for you?
Just believing what Coach Corbin said. Everything that he told me whenever he came to my house and talked to my parents and I. He made me a believer, and he's the man. He's an extension of my family, so he's very important to me.
You've been really vocal about the college experience and how it prepares guys for the draft as opposed to high school. What was the biggest thing that this did to allow you to continue to go on when you get into the Pro Bowl so well?
When you get drafted, a lot of guys get drafted out of high school. They're 18 years old. They haven't lived on their own. They haven't made their own food. They probably don't do their laundry.
Definitely don't do their laundry.
Right. They're not ready for that phase of life. They think that they are, and I understand that because I thought I was as well, but I wasn't.
Take a look at David Price, of course, his numbers. Unfortunately, never got a chance to come to Omaha, but obviously the Cy Young Award winner in 12, an All-Star, having a terrific season this year. The #1 overall pick, like Dansby Swanson, and the Golden Spikes Award winner, which Swanson could very well be, June 23rd when they announced that.
What do you remember most about the 3 years you were at Vanderbilt? What stands out the most?
Hanging out in the clubhouse with everybody. It's a brotherhood, from waking up and going to eat breakfast with the guys on the team, or going to that 8 a.m. class and then eating lunch with everybody, and then as soon as class is over, everybody just comes straight to the clubhouse and we hang out for an hour, 2 or 3 hours, and we get ready for practice. We're together all day long, and I still talk to all those guys today, and I've had a bunch of them already text me since I've been here, and there's nothing like it. Honestly, it was the best 3 years of baseball in my life.
Yeah, I think that's an important piece of it. As the 1-2s delivered in the dirt, the idea that you either go out of high school and begin this professional career, but everybody that seems to have gone to a college, I shouldn't say everybody, most always say those were the best. Like, don't miss those. And most will look at the life that you now lead and think, well, wait a minute, how could it be better than what you have now? And I know people fall back and say, no, college was it. Why?
It's tough to describe it. It's something that you have to experience. And we talk about it all the time in the clubhouse, because I'm constantly yelling SEC whenever McCann makes a play, or Alex Avila, or somebody else is on a different team and they went to the SEC. We take pride in it,
yeah.
And it's something that you just have to experience, and you don't get that experience anywhere else. You don't get it in minor league baseball or professional baseball.
What I think is so cool too is you still go back, and when we talk to these guys about whether it's you going back or Sonny or anybody that's been there, the things that you're talking about continues even after you're gone. That's rare, and I don't know if you know that, but that doesn't happen very often. Guys don't go back the way that you guys do and play the type of role with these guys that you continue to. It's pretty cool.